I am doing the Hey guys, so today I am comparing this Chi Chi palette to this Huda Beauty palette. They are legit dupes for each other, so I'm just gonna hold this up real quick. So here's the palettes side by side. They are literally identical. The Chi Chi one has 20 shades and the Huda Beauty one has 18. So this one has 2 more shades than the Huda Beauty one. The Huda Beauty one is $95 and the Chi Chi one, I think it was roughly 30 bucks, around $30. So you get 2 more shades for half the price. No, for like a third of the price. So yeah, we're going to test them out on my eyes today and see how that goes. You might be able to hear the rain. We have had crazy bushfires. It has been absolutely devastating. Tasmania has so many fires at the moment. People are losing their homes. Our tourist attractions are getting burnt down and stuff. It is honestly devastating, but the rain is finally coming. I've been hearing it on and off all day, so I'm just hoping that it literally pours for like 3 days and helps our firefighters out. They've been doing an amazing job. And I really feel for all the people who have lost their homes and business owners and everything like that. Like, it has been a super tough time for us Tasmanians, and it's really sad just like thinking that that could be me and that could be my family and my house and my property and my possessions. Like, it is really sad, but I feel like our state has come together really well, which is amazing. It's good to always see how people kind of connect when like these kind of things happen. And our firefighters have been working tirelessly at, you know, battling the fires and doing the absolute best they can. And I just want to say a huge thank you to them, because they are so selfless and so brave and just so everything. So yeah, I just hope that soon the rain just pours and helps them out a lot, because yeah, things are super tough at the moment. But yeah, hopefully soon that will be done. So I really don't know what to do today, look wise. Okay, so what I think we'll do is I'll do Huda Beauty on this side. So I'll start with the Huda Beauty one. I actually better look at what I'm working with. Okay, so I'm thinking like a kind of pink half cut crease with black liquid liner. So the first colour I'm going to take out of the Huda Beauty palette is this brown. It's called Sandalwood. I've had this Huda Beauty palette for like months. I think I've used it once. So I'm just going to start by running that in the crease. I don't know if it's the eyeshadow or the base that I've put down, but it's a little bit hard to blend. I've just used my MAC paint palette, which you guys know I use quite a bit, but it just seems to be dragging today, so I'm guessing it might be the base, but I guess we'll see. We're going to do Chi Chi on the other side. But the colour payoff's here, pigment's here, so no complaining there. So I'm just going to leave it like that for now. I'm going to go into the Chi Chi palette and use this brown shade here, which I feel like looks quite similar. And then Chi Chi. So these are the colours. We'll blend them out, but I feel like there's a tiny little difference in shade, obviously. Okay, so I'm going to say this right off the bat. The Chi Chi one isn't dragging as much, which is actually a shock to me, because I thought it was the MAC base, but it seems just that tiniest bit more velvety, and I feel like even you guys may be able to see that it's not dragging as much. The pigment is there, it's there. It's still dragging, but it just feels like, I don't know, it feels like on this side it kind of feels like I'm dragging 2 things together, but this one it feels like I'm dragging like a velvet against something that's gripping onto it, if that makes sense. So it's still dragging, but it still feels that bit creamier, a bit easier. And I feel like the Chi Chi one is a bit more pigmented. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it just seems a bit more velvety and a bit more smooth. I feel like I've brought it up a lot higher on the Chi Chi side though, so I'm just going to dip quickly back into the Huda Beauty side and match them up. So I've ended up bringing them both up a bit higher, because yeah, I brought up the Huda Beauty too high and then I brought this one up too high, and then anyway, this is what we're working with now. So to blend this edge out now, I'm going to go in with this really light pink shade here, and it's called Doll Face. So I'm just going to take that on the edge of the brown to like blend them into each other. Okay, so that's how we're looking. I feel like the blend could be nicer. It's not like the worst. And to be honest, partly of that is probably my fault. But yeah, anyway, this is what we have now. So that's how that one's looking. Okay, so now we're going to go into the Choo Choo palette, and they've got the similar shade here. And we're just going to do the same thing. So I think that the pink in the Huda Beauty palette is a little bit more pigmented, just straight off the bat anyway. Okay, so here's how we're looking. I've brought this one over too far, that's fine. I will clean it up. The blend is a lot nicer on the Choo Choo side than the Huda Beauty side. I don't know if you guys can see the inconsistencies, where it's a bit darker here, it's a bit browner here, then it goes to pink. And I have tried, I'll show you guys, I have tried to add more pink on this area that seems to stay brown. But yeah, I just feel like there's quite a few inconsistencies in the blending over here. But then over the Choo Choo side, I feel like it just looks kind of blurred and smooth, and I don't know, I just feel like it looks a lot more blended over this side. It's more pigmented here. But yeah. Now I'm going to go into this dark shade down here, and it's called Man Eater. This one. It's like a dark reddy kind of colour. And we're going to put that in the outer part of my eye. Is it just me, or are those like blurred into the same colour? I was hoping for this one to kind of be a little bit darker, but it just seems like I've just created a pink mess really. So that's that. But I wanted it to be like a bit of a difference, but it's not seeming to happen. I will say, even in the pan, this shade is lighter than the one in the Huda palette, so it's not going to be exactly the same, but it's like the closest thing there is to it. I don't know if you guys can hear that rain, but it's so good. Okay, so that's how we're looking. Still more pigment over this side, but still better blending over here. Now to really darken up the edge, we're going to take the shade out of Huda Beauty called Cocoa, and we're just going to tap that just into this outer corner bit and blend it. Sorry. But that's kind of what I wanted, just to have a bit of a darker thing. Okay. And then we're just going to do the same, the Choo Choo palette, and go into this, this brown here. Okay. So that's how both of them are looking. Blending is still a lot better over this side, but the pigment is a lot brighter over this side. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take a cotton bud and just clean them up. Just so they're not so messy. So I actually have quite a bit of fallout here. I don't know if you just saw, but that is just what I cleaned up just from under my cheek. So the fallout is quite present here, whereas over the Choo Choo side there is none. Fallout's usually to be expected with more pigmented colours, so that could be why, but I just thought it was worth mentioning that. And also looking at my palette, I'll try, and it's going to be hard to show, but like, I don't know, it's going to be hard to show on camera, but there's quite a bit of fallout in this palette, whereas my Choo Choo one, it's like, looks brand new pretty much. So yeah, I just thought that was worth mentioning. I think I've said it before, but fallout kind of isn't the biggest deal for me. It is to you guys, and that's some information worth having. So yeah, I'm just cleaning up the edges. Now I'm going to take my Colourpop No Filter Concealer and just do a little bit of a cut crease, just where that bit is with my shadow. Okay, so this is what we're left with. So now it's shimmer time, and I'm thinking of doing something kind of gold. I'm just trying to see what shimmers match best. The Choo Choo one has 10 and the Huda Beauty one has 9. So, okay, so I'm going to take the shade called Blessed in the Huda Beauty one. I'm going to put it on dry first just to see, and then if we need, we can add some Fix Plus. But yeah, I'm going to put that on now. Okay. Okay, so that's how I'm going to do the whole eyelid before we say anything. It'll actually be interesting to see how the different shimmers perform. So that is the Huda Beauty. Now I'm going to take this one by Choo Choo. I think these were the two most similar that I could find that were like the goldy colour. So now we're going to do Choo Choo. Shades off a little bit. But anyway, that's the difference in the shimmers. I feel like the Choo Choo one is a lot better. But I think I'm actually going to go over the Huda Beauty one in this, in the shimmer here called Trust Fund. Yeah, this one here, because just to kind of add a bit of the goldy colour. I think we might need to wet my brush because I like quite a bold shimmer. So I'm just gonna wet it with this Too Faced setting spray. Okay, so now we're gonna go back into that Trust Fund colour with the wet brush. I feel like it still didn't even do a whole lot, but we're gonna wet my brush again and do Chi Chi with the wet brush. See, I feel like the Chi Chi one's good alone, but then it's like also good when you wet it. So here's how the eyes are looking. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shade Bubbly out of the Huda Beauty palette, this one here, and put that on my inner corner, and then we're going to find a similar shade in the Chi Chi one and do the same thing. Just want a very bright in the inner corner. Okay, I think that's the best we're gonna get. I wish the Chi Chi one had shade names, but that's fine. So yeah, now we're just gonna go into this one here. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's just so much brighter compared to the Huda Beauty one. Like, I feel like the shimmers are definitely better in the Chi Chi one. I'm gonna actually take, I know this is cheating. No, actually, I should have one. I was gonna take some of the Chi Chi shade and put it on the Huda Beauty side, but that's cheating, so we can't do that. Okay, so here's the eye look without anything on, just the two palettes. So what I'm gonna say, what the hell is this? I have a spot there, yuck. Anyway, what I'm gonna say is the pinks and stuff are a lot more vibrant on the Huda Beauty side. They blend a lot nicer on the Chi Chi side, and the shimmers are a lot better. And yeah, that's it. To be honest, I feel like Huda Beauty should have been smashing it for $95 compared to the $30 palette, but I guess that's what happens with some high-end products because they are high-end. People buy them no matter what. So yeah, that's just what I'm gonna say. I know that there are some high-end products that absolutely smash the drugstore, but there are also some drugstore products that absolutely smash high-end ones. It just comes down to the individual product, but in my eyes I would much rather spend $30 on the Chi Chi palette than I would on the Huda Beauty one, and that is what I'm gonna say. I like to buy high-end stuff because I'm into makeup. I like the idea of having high-end stuff, but if it came down to it and I had to choose one or the other, I would choose Chi Chi. So I'm just gonna finish off. I'm gonna put lashes on. I'm gonna put lashes on and like eyeliner and everything, and I'll come back and show you the finished look. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I really like it. I think it's super pretty. I might actually put my hair back up because I was feeling my hair down, but now I'm not. Yeah, so I feel like I couldn't even tell these two apart. Yeah, 100% recommend the Chi Chi side over the Huda Beauty one, and I'm sorry to say that, but that's just my opinion. I think Huda Beauty is still great, but I don't know, if you guys are there and watching this and deciding which palette to get, I would get the Chi Chi one. I just realised I didn't even say the palette names. So this one is the Chi Chi Dazzling Duchess Sophisticated and Sassy Eyeshadow Palette. And then this one is the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered Palette. So there's those ones. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!